Hi guys, how we all doing? Who've we got? Colours, how are we? Hi Amy. Hi Isabel. Sorry I missed your premiere before, Amy, by the way. I had it booked in, set a reminder for it, and then I got home from work and I fell asleep, so I still need to watch that. Just wait and see if a couple more people join. Colours creates with the colours spelt properly. Yeah, I'm not too bad, just pretty tired after a 10-hour shift at work and then falling asleep for a couple of hours. But I'll survive. Is the audio and everything alright? Stop American people hating. I want to use both spelling, okay? If you want to use the other spelling colours, you should have just used it. Yes, audio is good. That makes a change though. Right, I'm just going to get started with this. Hi Victoria. How you doing, Victoria? 10-hour shifts definitely do suck. And they're going to suck even more soon. So did anyone actually hear about what happened with Chester Zoo? I think people from the UK are more likely to have heard. Just before I go over it, seeing if anybody's already heard about it. I'm always popular with the ladies. Kathleen will probably be joining soon, I would have thought. Yeah, so basically it caught fire, and Chester Zoo is actually just down the road from where I live, so I used to go there as a kid like 5 times a year, something like that. So one of my favourite places as a kid. And when I found out it caught fire, obviously people got a bit worried, but it actually didn't turn out as bad as what it could have done. So the fire team did a good job of maintaining it. Yeah, it was the orangutan enclosure, or it was like a Monsoon exhibit, which is the biggest indoor one in the UK. And it had like orangutans in it, which were the main attraction, and then like gibbons, free-flighted birds, like snakes, insects, loads of different species. I think the majority of them were alright, like all the mammals and stuff were alright, but there's a couple of birds that weren't alright. Insects are quite hard to save, like a few snakes. There's crocodiles in there, but I think the crocodiles are alright. So I need to go do stuff, I'll be right back. Alright, see you soon, colours. So yeah, they set out a campaign to try raise £50,000 to reinstall the roof, because it completely burnt the roof down. They've already raised about 110,000, I've got it up on the screen, 104,000. But I'm once I've finished this, I'm going to sell it, and then 100% of the sale is going to go to the foundation, to the Just Giving page, and I'll video myself donating that. Well, yeah, it could have gone a lot worse than what it actually did, by the sounds of it. The audio has gone funny. Has it gone like crackly? Oh, again. Hang on. Is that any better for anybody? Been having problems with this microphone, crackling and robotic. Hoping that should be a bit better. Is it any better? That's better. It's the lead off the microphone, because it's quite long. It starts interfering with. I've got my iPad, my phone, iPod, obviously my laptop. I've got 3 cameras, so there's quite a lot for it to interfere with. That's good now, very good. How was your day? My day's been tiring, but made it through. Last day at work today. Moving on to bigger and better places. How was your day? What time is it in where you are, Isabel? Well, I was planning on coming on here at like 7 o'clock, and I finished work at 5, and then fell asleep till about 6:30. I was rushing around trying to get stuff done. I had a bit more to do than I planned, so here we are, just before 9 o'clock. Also saw that Eve was streaming, so I didn't really want to stream at the same time. I think she's still doing it. But yeah, I was planning on doing like a 10-hour one as well. I might do that tomorrow if we find time. I've just not really been feeling up to much at the minute. It's just raining all the time in England, as it normally does in the winter. Just cold going round, just the usual. So I know people wanted to, they said they wanted to see something a bit different when I asked what you wanted to see in the next live stream, which I'm still working on. It's been horrible, typical England. I'm sure it's getting colder. Like this summer we've had's been like ridiculous, but the winter's probably going to be even worse than it normally is, because just to make up for that. Why would you live in England? Yeah, so I've been trying to work on a few things. Got a few collabs lined up, live stream collabs if they go through. Would be nice. It's summer in here and it's burning. To be fair, in the shed where I am it feels like it's summer, but you step foot outside and you realise it's really not. I might have to go move. Where do you live again? Victoria, sorry. I can never remember where anybody lives. My geography's really bad and I have really bad memory, so there's not much chance of me remembering. Where are all the heads at tonight? I thought it'd be busy on a Sunday night. Are they all watching Eve's stream? I was watching most of it, but I just didn't comment on it because I was trying to sort everything out at the same time. I don't think, like, I watched it for like 2 hours. I don't think she did any drawing. Just talking about a sketchbook. How are you getting on with your shed? It looks so cozy. It's really nicely decorated as well. It looks like you're in a normal room. Normal room. It's alright actually. I quite like it, to be fair. I wasn't too sure about it at first, but the heater's dead hot, so it's like I have to keep having to turn it off because it gets too hot. Probably looks tidy because I'm only showing you the bit that is tidy. So my dad's still got a load of his stuff in here, which is on the other side, let's say over this side, and that's just a complete mess, but I'm just happy to have my own space that's not like in a freezing cold loft or right next to my bed where it just got too stressful. It's just nice to, like, when you're doing, it's not really work, because I enjoy it, but it kind of is at the same time, so it's just nice to not do that where you want to relax in the same place. I came from Eve's stream, I was watching her for a while but decided to come over to yours, but thanks for coming over. I think she'll be happy about that. I did see a comment on it actually. I say I was watching it right up until I started. I don't think she'll be doing it much longer, but did you give her a reason why you left? Because I did that to someone yesterday, that Xaos or whatever he's changed his name to. I was watching him and then I was actually going to do this video as like a 10-hour one, and I was just going to record it, and then it was like sort of 7 o'clock already, so it would have been 5 in the morning when I finished, and just thought I'm not really feeling great as it is, so I missed it. And then I went on to Eve's stream because I think it was Eve's stream when she was streaming yesterday, and he was on there, so I was a bit awkward, but he didn't seem too bothered. Quite a few people who started streaming now actually. Must be like the time of year or something. No, Connie did one the other day. That went quite well. From what I saw, I only saw about 10 minutes of it. I just wanted to be able to watch both of you. Well, yeah, the other week when we were streaming at the same time, I had a stream up on my screen to the side. We were on about doing a collab stream. I'll be starting soon as well. Oh, are you getting it sorted, everything sorted out now? Well, you don't really need much, like I was saying, to be fair. Just like, we all kind of want to do it at the same time, which I think is going to be a bit of a, I don't know, but that's the only thing. Like, I'd try not to stream at the same time that Eve does hers. I feel like some of the people watching hers probably watch mine at the same time. I saw Courtney's. Yeah, I only caught the last 10 minutes of it, but she did she's got a nice Australian voice, so she did a good job of it. Could sit there listening to her all day if I had to. Pandaman, do you have a PC? I've got a Mac, Pandaman. Why do you ask? I think I've sort of underestimated how hard this is going to be to draw. I was going to do it on a full page, but then I thought it's going to be hard enough as it is. Live stream Fortnite. I don't actually play Fortnite, to be fair. To be honest, I just bought a map because it went with everything that I already had, and Yeah, it works alright, does what I need it to do, so don't really complain. That'll be awesome for you to do collab stream, either webcam or just need a couple of other bits like better lighting. But yeah, my lighting isn't the best. I'm still using them hot lights you recommended to me a while ago. Well, yeah, we can do a collab if you want, Amy, when you start doing that. What I was thinking is like streaming. So, do you remember when me and Eve did that collab of that wild dog drawing? You're doing well already. It's actually so nice to see you draw something a bit different. Yeah, no, I've been wanting to do like just normal wildlife for a while and just never get around to doing it. I've only really done that fox when I was testing out the Arteza colours, and I wasn't used to the colours, so that didn't turn out as well as I hoped. And then done that tiger and that cheetah. Apart from that, I haven't really done much else like in terms of wildlife. And I wanted to start doing a bit more like that, and I don't mind like giving it all to charity either. I'm just not really that bothered about making money at the moment, so just trying to build up a following more than anything else. So I think I might start doing more of them. Hey, what's up, Eric Ramsey? How are you doing? Your hot lights are brilliant, and yes, I'd like to collab. Good stuff. Yeah, I've got two hot lights and in the same place over on the left hand side, like pointing over to the right, so kind of moves the shadow over to that way, if anything, just so it's not covering the drawing. And then I've got a massive light right above my head, which was sort of showing my head shadow on the page when I first moved into the shed. So that's kind of sorted that out as well. What was I saying before that? I was going on about something before and I can't remember what it was though. Let's see the comments. Oh, the collabing, wasn't it? I can't draw with coloured pencils, it's too hard for me, so I use Copic markers. I haven't actually got any markers, but I need to get some of them. There's so many different mediums that you see people doing and you just want to try. And Copic markers are definitely one of them. I'm going to try to get one of my friends to sub to you, give me something a nice one. Get all your friends to sub if you want. I'm good. Very good. Eric. Natalie Ortiz, hi. Hi Natalie. Valkyrie, hey Luke, just got on What Did I Miss? I've just started really, Valkyrie games. Has Eve finished her stream now? I saw you commenting on there. But yeah, basically everything's in the description. I don't want to keep going over it because people are going to keep joining and stuff, but to sum it up, there's a zoo near to where I live that caught fire, and they set up like a fundraising page, and I just thought the part that caught on fire was the orangutan enclosure, so that's why I'm drawing an orangutan, and I'm going to sell it, and 100% of the sale is going to go to the fundraising page. And plus I wanted to do something a bit different, a bit of wildlife, so thought it'd be a nice idea. They wanted £50,000 for the fundraising, and they've already made over, well, you can see on screen, 104,000. But every little helps, nevertheless. Yeah, she did. Did you tell her to come watch this, Valkyrie? Fair enough, I just did my very first live stream today and it was really good. Oh, I missed that, sorry. How often are you going to be doing them? Are you still on here, Amy? Have you gone? I was going to talk to you about the collabing. As much as I can. What did you think of it? I've just got to get off now, but I really enjoyed watching part of the stream. Take care, Lee. Alright, thanks Amy for dropping in. Take care of yourself. I'll watch that video once I get off the stream. Possibly tomorrow if I fall asleep like straight after. Who else have we got that's joined in? Up to 10 viewers now. Raking in the views. It won't let my friend talk in a live chat. That's odd. Has he got an account? You have to sign up to an account to leave comments and stuff. I had fun. Isabel and Victoria joined along with Even Artlife. Very good. That's what I mean by trying not to collab at the same, trying not to live stream at the same time as other people. There's that many people like wanting to do it now, and obviously, like the window's only sort of 5 hours where you want to be doing it. So I'm sure we'll figure something out between us. Thank you, Luke. We'll talk about the collab soon as well. Alright, Amy. So I was editing some videos. What happened? Not a great deal at the minute, Victoria. Not much happens at this stage of it, just getting in like the colours in the right place. Putting down a base layer so when I go over the top of it, if I want a certain colour showing through, this is what it's going to be. I'm just trying to get everything in like the right place, more than anything. I've really underestimated how hard this orangutan is going to be to draw. I've not drawn anything like this before. I'm back with my other channel. I'm going to go get on another account and share with some friends and sub on it. Nice one, Eric. So what are you drawing? I am drawing an orangutan colours. I think my stream might be a bit behind. So it sounds like I'm not making any sense, and that's why. Colours, have you ever been to Chester Zoo before? You're from the UK, aren't you? There's 13 people now. I think they've all come from Eve's stream. It's only showing up as 12 on mine, but 12 very nice viewers, nevertheless. Yeah, the chat works finally, got it open. Are you Eric's friend? Or are you Eric? No, never been about. Where in UK is it? Chester, which is like Cheshire, near Manchester. Like half an hour from Manchester. It's, to be fair, it's one of the biggest zoos in the UK. I don't actually live far from there. Yeah, it caught fire yesterday though. I don't know if you were listening at the start when I was on about it. Tracy Whaling, can't stay long, need to record the moment neighbours quieting down, but saying hi from London. Hi Tracy. Thanks for them comments you left on my video, by the way. It's a nice insight to it. I love that book idea as well. I'm definitely going to get one of them myself. Yeah, noisy neighbours aren't the best. I'm more sort of noisy family that I have to put up with. Which, I've actually moved out of where I was, so it's not as bad anymore, but I keep letting the dog out in the back garden. I keep saying this in every stream, but I'll say it again anyway. They keep letting the dog out in the back garden. It's only a young puppy, so it's not very well trained yet, and you'll probably hear him shouting at it sooner or later. Or maybe not actually, because it's chucking it down at the minute. I don't know if you can hear the rain hitting the top of the roof. You're welcome, the book idea is awesome, Wallet family. Yeah, it's not too bad. I'm just glad I can do it, to be fair. It's much better now. I'm in a shed in my back garden, so yeah, it works a lot better this way. I can hear it. Yeah, it is coming down quite bad. Can't really do anything about that, to be fair. Only 8 people now, I see now. I think I started a bit late, to be honest, but I don't mind. I'm going to be doing a longer one tomorrow, like, hopefully. I'm off work all day, so you should be able to get quite a bit of time. Hopefully get the majority of this drawing done. Why you got a hood up? Just feel like hiding myself a bit today, not looking my best after falling asleep for 2 hours just before coming on. It's ambient, don't worry. I'm going to be stupid and say I don't really know what ambient means. I mean, I've heard it loads of times in a sentence, but I don't get what it's to. Probably won't be there tomorrow. I bet you will end up being there at some point, because you always say this and you always turn up. He's playing the role of an assassin. I was thinking the same. Oh, can I be a moderator, please? Lol. Maybe in a bit, colours. If you hang around for long enough. Did I miss a comment? What are you drawing? Just curious, looks cool. Drawing an orangutan. You might just be able to see it on the screen, like either side. Yeah, a zoo near to where I live caught fire yesterday, so I'm going to make this drawing and hopefully sell it, and then give all the sale money to the fundraising page that we set up. To the fire that broke out completely burnt down the roof of the orangutan enclosure. All the orangutans were alright, but there was insects and snakes and things like just in the same exhibit, so I don't think they all made it. But obviously the orangutans were the main feature. That's why I'm drawing this. Crikey, that's so sad. Yeah, no, it's been all over the news and everything. I used to go there as a kid, like quite a few times a year, and they only recently built the exhibit, like only a few years ago. Spent like 25 million on it or something daft like that. Yeah, they set up a fundraising page to try raise 50,000 just to repair the roof. And to be fair, the staff and the firemen did a good job of maintaining it, so it could have been a lot worse than what it actually was. But yeah, they've raised, like, it's in the bottom corner, 104,000 already. So if anyone want to play with me, I'm going to play a game, you have to guess something from 5 emojis, tell me if you want to join. Search it up, it's sad. It is sad. Tavi Smith, welcome. That's a lot of that. Must be a lot of people in the chat. What's this game you're playing then, Colours? I'm intrigued. Honestly, you're extremely underrated. Well, thanks, Eric. You're an awesome artist. Oh, you make me blush. Oh, well, thanks. Thanks for that. I think you just gotta sort of just keep in there, and then like all of a sudden you can just blow up from what I've seen. But to be fair, I just do it because I enjoy doing it. So I'm not really bothered if it takes off or anything, but it gives me something to do. While I have silence, going to try and record. If they start shouting again, I'll come back. Good luck with the join and love to the end. So. Alright, Tracy, thanks for stopping by. Hope the recording goes alright for you. I definitely know how that feels. Do you have a Discord? Just curious because I like to talk on Discord. No, I haven't actually got one. Do you recommend getting one? Or getting one on it? Eric, I'm gonna do a movie, please guess. I can't think of any more emoji. Harry Potter, by any chance? Colours? What's this, like a charades version online or something? Harry Potter colours. It's definitely Harry Potter. Probably be back in a bit. Alright, thanks Tracy. I'll see you in a bit. Why didn't I think of Harry Potter? I love Harry Potter. Yeah, it come to mind straight away, that did, to be fair. So I mean, I've won then, colours. I think my stream's really far behind. Oh, I've gained 2 subscribers this stream. Did anything pop up on the screen when somebody subscribed? Oh, it was Eric's other channel, wasn't it? One of them. Has anyone seen that game? Does anybody follow Amy Howard Art, for starters? Also, I really recommend Discord. I love it. I'm talking it basically every day. I've actually made a ton of really good friends on there. I'll have to look into getting an account on them. To be fair, just having YouTube and, well, just YouTube on its own is like really hard work. There's that many people on here that you want to talk to and like watch all the content and stuff. I find that hard enough as it is, but obviously I'm on Instagram. I've got a Facebook page that I'm about to launch, but yeah, it does get quite a lot. So you used to think I was a Gryffindor, but took the official quiz and apparently I'm a Hufflepuff. At least you're not a Slytherin. Yup, lol. Is that to watch Amy Howard Art? She's got like this game that she plays where you'll sign in to an account. I can't remember the app that it's called, and then you all like make a drawing at the same time, and she has it up on her screen while she's streaming, and like you just have to guess what each other's drawing. Look quite good. I think I might do that sooner or later once I can figure out how to work it properly. That's a quiz now as a Ravenclaw. Does it tell you what it means when you in each house? Or does it say like what type of person you are or something like that? On Discord, your community would be able to share their art with you and others in the community, and the community could just kind of hang out and talk. Or is it kind of like, it's kind of like a live chat, but you can show work at the same time. I guess it's like the same sort of thing on Patreon. I'm sure I've seen someone on Patreon using it. Hi Eve Harvey Art. I was watching your stream, by the way, before. Like, pretty much watched the whole thing. I just didn't comment on it because I was trying to I fell asleep for 2 hours when I got back in from work, so I was like trying to get everything sorted so I could start streaming, and it worked out better because I pretty much started just as you finished. But yeah, I'm surprised how much you actually mention me in your streams when I'm not there, and how much you. There's something else as well I was going to say. Something else you always go on about that's quite funny, but I can't remember what it was now. Why you still using music? You'll get striked. I'll only get striked if it goes over the NCS, and hopefully I'm not going to be streaming long enough for it to go over that today. Yeah, kind of basically just the chat app. I'll have a look at that then. I reckon. See what the crack is with it. If I remember, which I probably will. I'll probably have to do it tomorrow. Victoria's still here. Luke, I'll stay on the stream, but I won't hear anything you say. Don't ask why though. I can still chat though. Okay, no problem, colours. Even though you probably didn't hear me say that. Are you giving us another? Are you giving us another thing to guess, another charades to guess, colours? Well, she can't hear what I'm saying, can she? Not you again. What do you mean, Chrissy Canvas Art? What are you trying to say? Is the audio better for you tonight, Chrissy? Eric, I'll be back, no problem. Laugh my ass off. What are you drawing? Right, so I'm drawing an orangutan I don't know if you heard about what happened at Chester Zoo yesterday. I've explained it a few times already, but I'll explain it again, which I thought I would be doing before I started, to be fair. It's all in the description, but if you haven't heard what's happened, I'll tell you in a minute. I heard you just then, I'll stop in 5 minutes. Oh yeah, sound is fab. That's good then, Chrissy. Eric is at Bolt. Oh, is Eric? Eric's gone, I think, was. I would say that probably is Bolt. Did you hear what happened at Chester Zoo, Chrissy? Alright, so it says no, if you're asking while I was in the bottom corner. Basically yesterday, hi as well. Yesterday, Chester Zoo, don't know if you've been there before, heard of it, but it's like one of the biggest zoos in the UK. It's not far from where I live actually, I always used to go there as a kid. The orangutan exhibit, the Monsoon forest exhibit, caught fire and like completely destroyed pretty much the whole roof of the exhibit. So they had orangutans in there, they had gibbons, crocodiles, free flighting birds, and then like a load of reptiles, snakes, etc., like loads of other things. Luckily the firemen got it under control pretty quickly, but they've set a fundraising page up to try and get the money to repair the damages. All the mammals are alright, but there's a few birds that didn't make it, and a few reptiles and insects. But yeah, they wanted 50 grand. That was their aim, and in the bottom left corner, 104,000. 104,000 now. Oh, your daughter lives in Chester. She should know about it then, I would have thought. She mustn't live far from where I live. But yeah, I'm doing this picture of orangutan, and then I'm going to sell it on, and 100% of the sale will go towards the Just Giving page, even though they've already made like twice as much as what they needed, but every little helps. They can use it towards something else. I'm just a nice guy. It was on the news and everything. I think it come up on my Facebook, that's how I found it, and then it's not actually as publicised as I thought it would be. But yeah, it was quite surprising when I heard about it, because that exhibit, it's not been there long. It was the biggest indoor one in the UK. I haven't had a chance to watch TV yet. To be honest, I haven't seen it on TV, I just know it's been on there. I don't think many people watch TV anymore, especially people who are on YouTube. Why do you need to watch YouTube why do you need to watch TV when everything's on YouTube? Type of thing. But yeah, they had 15 fire trucks there. There are some images somewhere, I think, on the. Let me have a look. They're still on there. Some images there of the fire. They'll scroll through on like a slideshow. I look at my Daily Mail app. I just don't really know what's going on in the world most of the time, to be honest. Just in my own little world. Colours, be right back, no problem, colours. I watch TV as in Netflix. Yeah, I think like normal TV is just kind of fading out. Like, loads of people have been saying it, but it's definitely sort of dying its death a bit. I'm Leave 5. What do you mean, colours? Why is your hoodie up? You cold? I'm just look a bit of a mess because I got in from work after a 10-hour shift and then I fell asleep for 2 hours and then come straight on here, so I'm not really feeling the best. That's what I do when I don't feel well. Just kind of hide myself. So there's a bit of banter in it. Looking like a gangster. You're a boy, boys don't bother. This boy does. Not much of a boy though. That's probably why. How long has this stream been going for? Nearly an hour. 10 minutes off an hour. 49. I woke up at 2 PM today. That's pretty early for me at the minute, that is. I keep going to sleep at like 5 AM and then waking up dead late. Then when I have to get up early, it's an absolute nightmare. Still manage it like, but it's just not ideal. Eric's back. Welcome back, Eric. I just read the chat and yeah, colours, it was bold. Colours is gone, I think. You are to me. What are you drawing? Let me just answer Christy's question first by not answering it. I don't really like saying how old I am on the old web, Chrissy, if I can help it. I'll DM you on Instagram or something how old I am if you're that desperate to find out. How old do you think I am? To start with. And to what I am drawing, it's hopefully going to be an orangutan. I don't know if you can just about see that on the screen. But it's proven to be quite a bit harder than I was planning on it being. But hopefully, it's not too bad. Stayed up till 5 AM last night. I keep doing it, but I keep planning on going to bed early and then something just keeps distracting me and it's like, next thing you know, it's like 5 AM and my alarm's going off at 8 o'clock. Because Chrissy, I just don't like admitting to it. I'll have a guess at how old I am. Shaqiri's the man. Oh boy, Shaqiri. How old's your daughter? Oh, you said she was 29, didn't you, on the Eve's thing, didn't you? Eve's stream. 27? I'll DM you, Chrissy. Are they Faber-Castell polychromos? These ones are. I'm doing the first layer in these, and then I'm going over the top with a few Arteza because I'm going to lay down first with these, and then I put the Arteza over the top. The Arteza, when I use the craft knife on them, the Arteza comes straight off, so when I want to do like some fine strands at the end, it will get rid of the Arteza and the polychromos just doesn't come off the paper, so hopefully like the base layer colour will still be showing through. So yeah, I'm using a combination. I'm getting a set of Caran d'Ache luminants, so I'll be using them instead of the Arteza soon, hopefully. Luke, thanks for subscribing to me, because that's what made me find your channel. I'm so glad I found your channel. No problem, Eric. I'm glad you found my channel too. Very glad. She's 29. I thought you said she was 27. I just really don't like talking about my age on here. Oh wait, you're guessing that I was 27? Most people sort of guess that I'm like 19 or 20 or something. I guess you're 27. It's not actually that far off, to be fair, though. I'd say that's a compliment, to be fair. Hello, Nathan likes drums. I lost 10 subs over the spam thing. Yeah, I lost quite a few myself. But to be fair, when I first started my channel, I opened up sort of 100 accounts for myself and then just subscribed to them, because your first 100 subscribers is the hardest part, and I thought, I can't be doing this. So yeah, about 100 of them were sub bots of my own, so that was probably why I lost them all. I think this is the first purge that we've been through. Also, when I first started, I've got 8 or 9 devices of my own that I can watch YouTube on. So I'd put a video up, and because I only just started the channel, I just left my videos on a playlist all day. So I was getting 24 hours watch time in a day on those different videos. So my first couple of videos that were really bad have got the most views, which isn't too good now, because when people go onto my videos and go on the most popular part, it says it comes up with them, and the video on them is just disgraceful. There's a couple that I've taken off that were that bad, but even the ones that are still, well, to be fair now, I think my cat one's the top one, which I didn't use any of my own views on that. But there's a couple of pencil drawings on there, which, yeah, most of them views are just from myself. I'm ashamed to admit it, but there's no beating around the bush. It just doesn't look like it makes sense, so that's why. But you've got to do these things sometimes. I feel like I've got to a point now where I was dead happy with hitting 1,000, obviously, and then now it's just the next sort of milestones for me would be 10,000, and it just feels like it's going to take forever to get there. There's quite a struggle at the moment, but I'm not doing it for the subscriber count or anything like that, but it's always nice to give yourself something to aim for. Obviously, the more people are watching your videos, the more you're going to feel appreciated. Yeah, I actually did, Chrissy, I'm not going to lie. Bad times. Did Eve come on and ask me what I was... No, she didn't ask me anything, but I was talking to her for ages, and I think she just kind of left. After us talking about that, I think I've lost a lot of viewers. She fell asleep. I think she kind of like doesn't want to watch mine because she didn't think I was watching hers, even though I actually pretty much watched the whole thing. No, at least you're honest. I've jumped back up for the viewers now. You've said that, Chrissy. I'm not ashamed by it. Like, I just wanted to get started on it. Because you know what I don't even remember what it's like when you just first start and you have like 10 people, and I don't know. If someone's like going onto your channel and they see you've got more subscribers, like any amount, just like the more you have, the more likely someone's going to subscribe. So it's like a spiral effect. So once you get more people, and then it just builds like rapidly. From what I've seen, it hasn't really happened to me too much, but that's the impression I get. Like on my second channel, that's kind of obviously just pretty much started all over again. And just remembered what it's like to start from the top. I just remember like when there was a load of us that started at the same sort of time and everybody was just going to Larry to give him a shout out. My cheater video had like loads more views than any others because I put that as my channel video when I was getting shout outs by Larry, and then people were just like going on my channel and that was the first one that they watched, so it was obviously working. But I think that's a good place to start. It's just like a channel like Larry's. That's why Larry's doing so well. I wonder if he'll like carry on doing that like forever. I don't know where Kathleen is tonight. She's normally here. I never thought I would find an awesome YouTube because of a comment I made and draw with Jazz's vid on a draw with Jazz's vid. Yeah, the comments are like the way that you just promote yourself on YouTube. Just like everything revolves now around sort of how much you like helping out other people. So like obviously the more you comment, the more people are going to see your channel, and if you're leaving nice comments and stuff, people are more likely to click on your channel. Like if people are spamming comments though because they want more people to see it, I think that just eventually it's not going to work out for you. I know a few people that don't really want to name names, but I've had to block them off my videos because they're just doing my head in. Just coming on and like sort of after 2 seconds of uploading just put cool or something like that, and then just like you go on to another 10 different channels and she's done exactly the same thing. Normally they come up in the spam folder, but it's just annoying. Like if you're gonna do that, just at least watch the video or watch part of it. Who's the 7 people we've got watching in here? I'd love to know who's watching me right now. Show yourself. Viewers, apart from Chris, you know me. I comment on a lot of vids, but not to promote myself. I do it just because I like to comment. But yeah, that's fair enough, and then that's going to help you obviously in the long run anyway. Yeah, it's funny like talking to people in the comment section as well, like definitely on bigger channels like Draw Jazzer. Like there was a video of like a load of hyenas attacking a lion or something, and there was a vulture standing right by him, and I just put that turkey was brave or something, and I had something like 100 comments, which is more than what I get on my videos, and I had over 1,000 likes on it in the end. I put a picture up of it on my community thing, it had like 200, and yeah, it's just weird how things in the comment section work. Eve's back. Lol. Did you hear what I was saying before, Eve, or you just sort of come on and ignored me for like, I must have been talking to you for about 5 minutes and then realised you'd gone. Hey, haha. Yeah, your host, you Shelling, hope I said that right. How you doing? In the future, probably in a couple of years, I plan on actually doing YouTube. Is there any reason why you're not doing it now, Eric? Or Brick Hayes, how we doing? Chrissy, right, I'm going, love, brew and bed for me. Take care, Luke. I wish I was having a brew right now, Chrissy, but thanks for watching, Chrissy. Message me on Instagram about what we were talking about. I kind of went for food because I was hungry. To be fair, I always do the same thing, like I always comment and then just like not realise and kind of log off. You're obsessed with Draw with Jazzer. I also love him. You're on about me being obsessed with him, because I am obsessed with him. Have you seen that video up on my second channel? I had him in like 10 times. My mum wouldn't want me to. No, that was a fair comment. Bye hugs. See you later, Chrissy. Chrissy Canvas Art, it's been emotional. Apparently OBS doesn't work with phones like myself. I was talking to my mate. I told you it doesn't work with phones and iPads. That's why you have to use you're going to use your computer. I'm going to bed too. It's 10 o'clock here in Ireland. Bye. Alright, Brickays. Good night, my friend. Like I can't stream from my phone. Lol. Oh, you mean like if you plug it in and then? I'm sure you can. I think you're just making excuses, Eve. Eve, do you know that I watched pretty much your whole stream before, by the way? I just didn't comment. This is what I was trying to say to you before when you sort of went off. And I was just quite surprised how much you like talking about me on your streams when I'm not there. And there was something else that I was going to say before and I forgot before and I still can't remember now. Something you go on about quite a lot, it's quite funny. To be fair, you haven't actually tried it either, have you? I stream normally from my phone, and yeah, I said a bit about how you lost loads of subs. Yeah, I heard that, and then there's something else as well where you mentioned me. Just like, thanks for plugging me. There wasn't much drawing going on in your stream today, Eve, by the way. There was a lot of cutting and sticking in. Go right through the stream, you hear me talk to my mate. What, you on about OBS? You can't do OBS off your phone, But what I meant is, if you got OBS on your computer or laptop or whatever, if you plug your phone into your computer, you can like use the screen off that to sort of like as a webcam pretty much. Hold on, I'm brushing my teeth, I'll be back. And yeah, I wanted to chilled out stream. Right, no problem. How late is it? 10 o'clock. No, that's what I'm on about, Luke. Apparently you can't do that. I'm sure I definitely did it myself, like, when I was trying it. Because I did. I definitely did, yeah. I'm going to try it after this stream, but I'm sure you can do it. I'd do it now, but everything's like plugged up to certain things or whatever. I've only got 2 USB ports on my laptop as well, and one's for my microphone and one's for the webcam. I just don't want everything going pear-shaped, so I'll try it after. Couldn't watch Sorry Eve, was very early in Australia. What time is it in Australia now? Might be seeing something of Violet Connie Art soon if it's not too early. I was your 666th subscriber. Well, you know what that means. You're the devil. Seems like you do quite a bot of horrorish art. Horrorish. No problem, mate. And I return a favour, Eric. Subscribe. I'll be back in 20 mins, no problem, Eric. See you in 20 mins. How many watched hours did you get, Eve, today? If you're not still cleaning your teeth. In the middle of drawing a video again. Don't know when I should change it over. In the middle of a drawing video. What do you mean by a drawing video? What are you sort of drawing? Another drawing going to be uploaded, drawing a lady portrait. Any like famous lady or just like a model you found from somewhere. I think like drawing famous people is probably the best way to go, because like it's what people search for the most. If you look on like bigger YouTubers videos, like the ones that they've done of famous people tend to be sort of the most watched ones. I'm officially back now. Glad to have you back, Eve Harvey Art. Definitely think this is a bit late on to be live streaming tonight. I was planning on doing like a 10-hour video and just recording it for tomorrow and doing it on a Premiere, like actually 10 hours. But it would mean staying up till like 3 in the morning or something. I do kind of want to do one of them. Only down to 3 viewers now. Someone I found because I first want to practice long hair and then start famous people. Yeah, that's definitely a good way to go. I think like drawing hair is pretty similar to drawing fur, to be fair. With people, obviously the facial features the hardest parts to get right. I don't know, I just prefer drawing animals, to be fair. I don't know about you, like if people are like your favourite thing to draw. But I think just draw whatever you find most enjoyment with, because that'll show in your work as well. Tomorrow I'm going to get my friend to give advice on OBS because he literally knows everything about computers. I'll have a look tomorrow night and test it with my laptop. I know everything about OBS myself, even though I've only had it like a week. It's actually the easiest thing in the world to use. I'm pretty positive that you can use your phone out of it. Because I tried doing that originally. The only thing was that with it was that it was a bit behind my other camera that I had going. Oh, it's amazing. PewDiePie is 1.2 mil header. It's because all them sub-bots got done in the purge. Hi Kathleen, I was asking where you were before. Thanks for joining. I think I might start drawing animals like next year. Like I say, it's just whatever you wanna do the most. But if you do sort of like do something out of your comfort zone, it's gonna teach you to be a lot better at drawing. If you're doing loads of different things, like using loads of different mediums and stuff too. Like, there's so many different mediums that I want to keep trying. I just haven't physically got the time to try them all. I've never downloaded anything. The only thing that is concerning me is the quality of it. Next year I'm going to learn to draw people. Quality of it. I don't think you have to download it. I was just saying the other day, like you just go on the internet and then, well, it's different on a Mac to a PC I suppose, but I'm not too sure. But you can only try it to find out. Next year I'm going to try drawing people. Yeah, definitely drawing famous people get you a lot more views. I'm definitely not getting Faber-Castells because they're so expensive. They're not as expensive as Luminance, Caran d'Ache. But yeah, they are quite pricey still. I do think they're worth it though, to be fair. Especially if you're getting paid for your work. Because like they're pretty much the only oil-based ones out there. The only ones I know of anyway. Would you want to do a live stream one day next week? Well, we can try it on private or unlisted or something, like just to see if it works, which I'm telling you is going to work. Okay, I'm back from editing videos. How did that go for you, Victoria? Yeah, 150 quid and I could just stay with Prismacolors for 75. Yeah, the thing with... I can't even remember the... did a video on it the other day, comparing oils. I just think like how fine you can get the point on oil-based pencils. Like for drawing fur, there is a lot more benefits to having a wax-based pencil though. Yeah, the light fastness of Polychromos is definitely up there. You said that yesterday about sorting it out today. I'm going to be badgering you about that until you do. Because I emailed Amy Howard after she said she'd do one and she never replied, which is kind of what I was expecting. Because like if somebody asks you over live chat, it's kind of hard to say no. Whereas like an email or something, they can just ignore you. I mean, she might reply yet, but I'm not holding out for it. Kathleen, do you want filling in on what I'm doing here, by the way? To be fair, everything is in the description, but I can tell you if you want to know. Got more too dark there. At least I replied. What do you mean you replied? To what? Gian Mohamed, nice for you to join, my friend. I don't know what that says, but it's still nice for you to join. Kathleen, I'll try and remember to sign this one, yes. Hopefully, I don't forget this time. Only time will tell. You gotta sign it at the end though, won't you? It's like the best bit, and when I sent that red panda to Kathleen I forgot to sign it. You could forge my signature if you wanted, Kathleen. I'll send you like a copy of it. I will do it tomorrow, that's a deal. Better I'll be a deal. I'm not going to be happy if you don't do it, Eve. This is like an absolute game changer if we can pull it off. We'll get like a few people on it. Connie started doing it. Amy keeps saying that she's going to do it. Loads of people out there live streaming in a minute. Kathleen laughing faces. You're gonna keep bringing that up to me like for the rest of my life, I feel. Which I don't blame you. I'm hyped for it. We should get loads of us to do it. Or get like 10 people on the same thing. That would be good, to be fair. I just don't know I don't know about the sound to it. I think like it'd probably be better keeping the sound just to our own thing, because we're still going to be able to see what everyone else is doing. Oh heck yeah. I don't blame you, Kathleen. I'd do the same thing. I'm finding it really hard to find pencils tonight. Me, you, pencil, Amy and more. Yeah, but we've got to do it as a 2 before that, I feel. Before everybody jumps on the idea. I'm off all day, off work all day tomorrow, so it wouldn't be a bad time to try it. And then I'm busy like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, pretty much all day. Although I was going to live stream tomorrow night actually. Or sort something. Yeah, me and you can test it, so does it mean we can talk to each other? That's what I need to find out. Because I know if I play your screen onto my screen, I think it can play sound, but when I did it that time the other day, I don't think it did. But I did try it like after I'd finished that stream and it was playing sound, so I'm not too sure. I'm back, I can't hear you, but it's looking good so far. Well, I'm not going to bother saying thanks because you can't hear me, colours, so... But thank you anyway. Wait, I can ask this guy called Scott Fitcher, he's my mate, I'll ask him how to do it. The sound on it, you mean? The only thing I know how to do it, but I just don't know if it'll work, because when you play sound on the stream, you can't hear it, so you'd have to have a different device up playing the stream and then listen to it off that, so if it's lagging a bit, it's going to get really confusing. That's the only way I can think of doing it, but yeah, ask your mate, see what he says. Okay, I need to upload a vid, keep leaving, but there is not much to watch. What, you mean there's not much to watch here? Yeah, well, that's why we can test it. True. When you finally download it. Tomorrow I think I'm going to live stream tomorrow and I'm going to share it to all my Facebook friends. I've got like, I set up a second Facebook account and added like 4,000 people on it, and none of them really know that I'm doing this. I just feel if I share that in front of them, then it'll like help me out a bit. I just don't want to get a load of stick. It's basically just like FaceTiming each other but putting it on a live stream and not actually seeing your face. Tell you what, this is actually really hard. I'm really hoping what I'm basically doing is layering down the polychromos on the bottom, because they just like stick to the paper, and then I'm going to go over the top with the main colour with Arteza, and then when I scratch away at the Arteza it's going to leave this colour behind. So basically, like, there's loads of loose strands of hair everywhere, like they're quite messy, orangutans are, so I'm hoping that will create that sort of effect, but I've never actually tried it before. So we're just going to have to see how it goes. Learning on the job, as they say. Hi Connie, I just said I wonder if Connie will be waking up soon. How you doing, Connie? It was a great live stream the other day, Connie, by the way. Do you think Connie would want to get in on the idea, Eve? Yeah, I'm still in bed. I'm good, thanks. What time is it there, Connie? I can't remember how to say his name. Yoshima. He's from Australia too. Right, Connie, what's your replay of your live stream? It was awesome. It was a very good first live stream, Connie. I agree with Kathleen. What's the idea? We would have to sort out time zones. The idea basically is trying to do like a live stream collab. I'm just trying to work out how to do the voice of it, but you'd have to use like a laptop or a PC or something for it. 8:50 AM, that's not too bad. I thought it was a lot earlier than that. Yeah, get about 5 of us to do one drawing, so we're gonna have to find like a long sort of drawing from somewhere. Could do it on like Christmas Eve or something. Mark the occasion. I wanted to get this drawing finished for tomorrow, but I feel like it's going to take absolutely ages, but I'm actually feeling quite good about how it's going to turn out. It's going to take quite a while. I might not even finish it tomorrow. In fact, I don't think I will finish it tomorrow. They're quite like human sort of type of mouth, and the eyes are quite human-like, which I'm not really used to drawing. Definitely out of the comfort zone on this one. I'm asking my mate now. I could borrow my son's PC. It actually works. Lol. It's looking good. If you're on about this work looking good, then thanks, Connie. I'm guessing you're on about it. Yeah, on your son's PC, if you just look at something called OBS, which I don't think you have to download it. I think it's just like a website that you use it from, but it's basically just to replace YouTube Studio. But you can do like loads of stuff on it dead easy. It's what like all the streamers use. Well, like you can't do that sort of stuff from like an iPad or a phone or something. I didn't have to download it, or did I? I can't remember if I downloaded it because it wasn't in the App Store. I just clicked. I think it down. I honestly can't really remember. That'd be so much easier. What? I don't get what the problem is with downloading stuff. So when I had my old laptop, I used to download loads of YouTube videos like as songs, and that just completely destroyed my laptop. There's OBS Program 3 and there's also OBS Streamlabs 3, which is on. I've got both of them actually. The Streamlabs one's more of like if you want to add donations and stuff to it, and just like little GIFs and things in it, but the OBS program's sort of the main thing that you use. I don't know if you can actually stream from the Streamlabs. I've not tried that. I just don't feel any need to try it. But like, yeah, they both connect together. But like Streamlabs, you don't need it. It just adds a few little different things in. It's like, it's where you, if you have a subscriber subscribe while you're streaming, it shows up and has like a little GIF. And yeah, like I say, you can set up donation pages on it, so it's for Twitch really. I mean, I've got a link at the bottom of my, it just automatically comes up at the bottom of the description, which if you click on it takes to the donation page, which that shows up on screen as well. So that's all done through Streamlabs. But when I was downloading that Streamlabs thing, it said to me, popped up with a message which I hadn't seen before, even though most of them probably do have it in like the fine print. It said, do you accept that this app will, or is allowed to change your videos on YouTube, remove comments, and also delete videos altogether? And I was like, I never actually thought about it, but sort of most apps that you use with YouTube probably do the same thing. Like if they wanted to, they could actually just do that. But I just accepted it anyway. I've got all my videos downloaded, but if any sort of go missing, then that's where they've gone. Streamlabs has just seen me off. I use OBS downloaded because I can use it for recording vids, not just like, yeah, I quite like it for recording vids as well, but I prefer using my camera to my webcam because the webcam's not really as good. So I don't tend to use it that much for recording, but it would save a lot of time like processing the everything. But like, it's ideal if you're on Patreon and stuff doing live tutorials, because you can just do it there and then. So if you're doing like a 2.5 hour video, instead of waiting for it to download and everything, it just goes straight onto it. I mean, mine won't let me download stuff on the desktop. Just don't tell her about it and you'll be fine. Yes, you can stream from Streamlabs, but I've never used it. OBS Studio, Streamlabs. Someone said you can stream through a Google Hangouts. I don't use anything with Google really, because I'm like an Apple person, so wouldn't know on that one. I use both cams at the same time in OBS. What sort of cams have you got? You can get like a magic box which links up your camera to the stream, can't you? Which I was thinking about getting one, but when I tried plugging my phone in and using the camera on my phone, it was lagging dead bad. So I didn't want the same thing to happen with the camera, so I went and got a webcam instead, and then just used the webcam on my laptop for like what I'm doing now. So one of my laptop's in the corner facing me, and the webcam is pointing down. So I'm pretty happy with how the setup is at the moment, to be fair. I've also got my camera recording like just here as well, so I'm going to do like a time lapse of the whole thing at the end. I just hate how long it takes to download stuff onto my Mac, and because my Mac hasn't got much storage space, everything just takes so long. Will that stream to YouTube? Yeah, so basically when you go on YouTube Studio, you still have to use that, and then it gives you a key which is like in the reveal thing, and you just type that key into OBS and it just like syncs the two together, so it's basically the same thing. Yeah, that's what I do too. I need a DSL. I've got a DSL, but the battery lasts like 10 minutes on it is awful, and it's just not built for recording. So I know you can like plug it into an AC adapter somehow, but that would just like, I think that would just blow up my Mac because it's like such a high megapixel. I'd rather use my camcorder for it, to be fair. I'm just gonna get one at some point and see how it goes. Just gotta try a bit of everything. The setup looks great. I might have to get a webcam too. Yeah, I mean, webcam only costs like £90 for 1080p, so it was pretty good. I don't know what that is in dollars. But I think they're definitely worth it, just as long as you have like 1080p on, which I don't really know how that's working because it's set to stream in 720, but when I look back on it, it's coming up with the 1080p, so I just leave it as a default setting and it seems to be alright. The only thing is the focus on it isn't, you can't really change that, so that keeps going a bit weird. Should we not try Google Hangouts then? I honestly don't have a clue how to use Google Hangouts. I don't know why you can't just try getting OBS. It would make life so much easier. If you got it, you'd be so surprised at how easy it is. I think around $1.50. Yeah, so obviously it's probably going to match over there anyway. If you just type in on YouTube how to stream art videos, and there's a guy called Unmasked Art who has like the best video that you'll ever need for how to do it, and that's what I watched, and then I didn't need to look at anything else. He's just got everything on there. And he says just use OBS, and he does pretty much, it's got like the same things that I'm using, whatever, that I had already, so that made life easier. But he uses one of them Magic Boxes and connects his camcorder up to it. He's using the same camcorder as mine and his things work fine, so I was thinking as long as my MacBook's alright, then I should be able to do the same thing there. Will has a video on setting it up. Bad subscriber, I had no idea. I don't know what you mean. Who's Will? Will has a video on setting it up. There's a guy called Unmasked Art. He's got like long hair, like dreadlocks. I think it's like the first video that comes up. Oh, is that his name? Right, sorry, I didn't know what his actual name was. Yeah, I should have clicked onto that, but yeah, his video is great. Just tells you everything you need to know. He's got like just the perfect setup basically. He's spent a bit of money on it, but it just works perfectly for him. Because like if you're streaming using a camcorder as well, it means you can use that to record the footage and then turn that into like a time lapse, or just do what you want with it because it saves it at the same time, so it records it, which would be handy. I feel like the webcam off my MacBook's better than the webcam that I actually bought, but I can't really hang my MacBook above the page. What do you mean? You're so stupid. Well, we found out. What have you just done? Or daren't I ask? This could be anything. Are you going to tell us any, or are you just going to leave it like that? Leave us in suspense? The suspense is actually killing me. Okay, so I was walking with my phone with your stream on, and I had a glass of water in the other. Instead of throwing the phone, I threw the goddamn glass of water. What did you throw it at? Why are you throwing your phone in the first place? Like, your phone's like your life at the minute, isn't it? With you streaming every night. Like, I went to throw it on my bed to sit down, but that is quite a clumsy thing to do, I'm not gonna lie. Why are you throwing me on your bed anyways? That sounded wrong. I meant as a stream. Need to go for 5 minutes to sort this out. What are you sorting out? The water, I take it. Not OBS. Gaming Elliot. Hi Gaming Elliot. How are we doing? Isabel's back. Yeah, I hate my internet, they just fixed it, that's why I left. No problem. Glad to have you back, Isabel. I don't know where Cause has gone, just sort of disappeared somewhere. When are you next streaming, Connie? Not sure yet. So to be fair, what time did you stream last time? It was like 2 in the afternoon here, wasn't it? Like, because there's quite a few people started streaming now. I was saying before, like it might start all getting the same sort of time. We're gonna have to set a schedule out between us. My son is super keen though, he did have so much fun. Yeah, at first it's like a bit nerve-wracking, and then once you get going and you've done a couple, it gets so much easier and you just start enjoying it a lot. Well, I could tell he was having fun when he was there. Dylan Palmer, hi. How are you doing? 11:30 until 12:30 PM. Or is that 11:30 AM till 12:30 PM? Or? Yeah, I would not be doing that when I was 12. Fair play to him. .30 PM to 12:30 AM. Did you start getting tired like towards the end of it? Did you do that because you were trying to do it at best time for everywhere? I think an hour is fine, and then 2 hours is alright. Once it goes over the 2 hour mark, you start getting a bit tired, because it is actually quite mentally draining when you're trying to concentrate on two things for like that length of time. you can't really zone out. Like, I'm normally zoned out all the time. And it's harder than you think. I have just contracted crippling depression because now my bed is so That's got to be one of the stupidest things I've ever heard someone do. Not gonna lie, Eve. Should have filmed yourself doing it at least. 250 quid from you being framed. Yeah, are you gonna let him have his own YouTube channel, Connie? You could do like collabs all the time, so you just like work off each other. Eric Ramsey, welcome back. You should reenact it, Eve, because your bed's wet already, so what harm is it going to do with another glass of water going all over it? Doesn't get too tired, we love sleeping in on it. It's school holidays, isn't it? You can't beat lying in, can you? I always feel at the minute, because like I'm working sort of 30-40 hours a week and then trying to get as many videos done at the same time, it's like I don't want to waste too much time not recording, but then that's pretty much all I'm doing at the minute. So like when it gets later on, I'm thinking like I need a couple more hours doing it, so then it turns into like 5 AM and then I'm setting my alarm for like 8 to get up, and then just it doesn't happen because I'm so tired, just mentally so tired. And then I just wake back up at like 1-2 o'clock in the afternoon and just feel dead depressed, and then I feel like I've got to stay up later that night to make up for it, instead of just having a normal sleeping routine. It's just all over the place. Maybe he's only still 12. I think YouTube says the age is 13 before you're meant to have a channel. I don't really think they're going to check the age, but it wouldn't be a bad idea leaving it like a couple of years or whatever. You're still getting like good practice on it with you. Yeah, I don't think YouTube would check his age. You could even just make it under your own name and then just let him use it, because like you can put whatever name you want as username anyway. It's just whether or not you want him on here. So many of you guys have awesome art channels. I'm subbing to so many of you. You're a nice guy, you are, Eric. Sleeping is my favourite, but don't get to do much of it. That's the bad part. This is my favourite song. Which song is it? Is it near the end of the playlist? I'm going to check that, because I could do without getting copy strikes, you know. Be With You, Cadmium. Oh, I've got loads of songs left. Feel bad for missing a lot of the stream. That's alright as well. You've watched like pretty much all of every other stream, so don't worry about it. I could look into it, see if he wants to. So it wouldn't be a bad idea. Just make sure he doesn't get too obsessed with it. Your sub count has changed, by the way. I've just gained an extra 3 subscribers from somewhere. Happy days. Eric's off again. Bye, Eric. Thanks for joining. Again. This song that's on now, it's not my favourite NCS song, but it's not bad. I missed like the entire first hour. It's alright, Kathleen, you've watched pretty much all of them as well. Well, you have watched all of them like all the way through. I thought Sunday would be quite a popular night to do it. I think just left it a bit late. Colours is missing a lot tonight. She's busy making her own videos. So. I have to go too, unfortunately. Got to shower and head out for an appointment. No problem, Connie. Thanks for stepping by. I shared the stream link to my Facebook art page. Oh, thanks for that, Kathleen. That must be where them subscribers come from. Thanks, Kathleen. I was I saying it before when you were on? I've got like a Facebook account that just added a load of random people on. I've got like 4,000 people I don't know on there, and just feel like when the time's ready I'm going to share it in front of them. So I'm thinking of doing that tomorrow if this orangutan starts looking a bit better. I'm going to do some work on it between then and now. I want to finish the stream. Hopefully if I share in front of them we'll get a few subscribers then. Yeah, have a good day, Connie. Yes, that's a good idea. I've been saving it, to be honest, because I just want like to feel more comfortable on the channel. I've got some pretty stupid things on it, obviously, and I don't know. I just thought I'd wait till the time is right, but I guess there's never a right time to do it. So, well, there's never a better time to do it than what I'm doing for this sort of charity. Well, it's not charity, but fundraising. I think people will appreciate that. I'll give that a go tomorrow. I might do a longer stream tomorrow too. Do you like to play games? You sound like that person off Saw. Do you want to play a little game? Little boy. And then next scene, somebody's locked up in a shed somewhere, like handcuffed to the desk. And then the clown, or whatever he is, comes on the screen. Yeah, I do quite like playing a bit of FIFA, a bit of GTA. Oh my gosh, I love Saw. I can tell by the way you said that. I was actually planning the intro to one of my videos on my other channel, and I was gonna try find one of them masks and then be on this chair, and it's just video in the back of the chair, and I'll spin round and say that while wearing the mask. I don't want to spoil the rest of the video yet though, but that's not for a while, that I don't think. Billy the Puppet, is that his name? They're pretty dark, some of them, so I don't know why, like, you kind of just still want to watch it, even though they're just like horrendous really when you think about it. But they're just sort of interesting at the same time. I don't think I've seen the most recent one yet though. The recent one's called Jigsaw, isn't it? The recent film. I don't really know what I'm doing with this in a minute. I will be back. For some reason my family thinks they need to eat supper, which means I need to cook. Well, alright Kathleen, no problem. How long have I been streaming for? 2 hours. I'll probably still be here for a bit, yeah. So. Oh, the puppet's called Jigsaw. So I don't really like just remember stuff like that. Even like songs and things, or TV programs, just watch it, get entertained at the time, and just not really take anything in. So just zone out. That's why I like just my common knowledge is just like non-existent. Puppet's name is Billy the Puppet, but the new movie is called Jigsaw. Okay, I'm pretty lost now as to what you're on about. What. This thing here is doing my head in. You've used this song in one of your videos, haven't you? I remember this song for some reason. You've used pretty much all of them now, haven't you? How many watched hours did you get before, by the way? $20. That's not bad, is it? But it's not like as many as you have been getting. I'm sure Sundays would be popular, but there seems to be that many people on tonight. What are Mondays like for streaming? Probably going to go because I need to use my iPad for revision, and I've never done a Monday. No problem. I don't know when you want to try that thing out then, because I was planning on doing a live stream tomorrow actually. Try and get this finished. Or close to finishing. Another subscriber. Hi, I'm just checking back. I'm gonna leave in 2 secs. Looks cool, very detailed. Okay, bye. You just can't stay away, can you, cuz? Bye, colours. What games do you like to play, Isabel? Like, I know you asked that question, got a bit sidetracked. Sorry, I just really need to go. I'll have a look into it tomorrow and then we can stream whenever. I probably can't stream for the next week though because I've got a huge drawing to do for my family. Alright, sounds interesting, and that's absolutely fine. And then it's Christmas after this week. So I don't know what you're doing that week, but we'll sort something. Thanks for watching, Eve. You're only streaming Tuesday. So I don't think I'm going to be streaming Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but then probably a few other days. See you later, Eve. Hi, my mum's 8. My mum's 8. Mr. D Sketch and Connie, your mum. In the shower. I thought she said you didn't have your own YouTube channel. Or have you just made one? I like things like Assassin's Creed, GTA, Resident Evil, Layers of Fear, games like that. Yeah, to be fair, I don't really get much chance to play, but I did used to smash GTA like all the time. Have you got GTA 5? And what have you got, like Xbox or PS4? Or just like PC? She said you were doing a stream. That's nice of her. So is this your channel then? Or has she made you? She just made that for you? Xbox. Oh, that's a shame. I'm on PS4. Like I said, I don't get that much chance going anyway. When are they bringing out the new GTA? Sure, they've been saying for ages that they were going to bring out a new one. Just a profile. We were trying to talk your mum into letting you have a channel because you're saying how much you enjoyed like live streaming with it the other day. So we were trying to sort you out. I think she's coming around to the idea. We were on about doing a live stream collab as well, which your mum said she'd be interested in, so you could tag into that as well. did, but I'm not old enough. If you've got one of them sort of channels, though, can't you just upload videos on that? Or does it not let you? I don't know. It's worth having a look into. But to be fair, if you're doing it with your mum anyway, it doesn't really make too much difference at the minute. You're up for doing a collab then with me and Eve? Don't know if you know Eve or not. And a few others as well. Getting in there. Going back, it appears hubby is getting McDonald's. Yippee. That's a result, Kathleen. It's definitely a result. What am I drawing? An orangutan, hopefully it's going to turn out to be. Yeah, you did a great job on that live stream, by the way, Mr. D Sketch. Yeah, I'm doing an orangutan because there's a zoo near to where I live. Caught fire yesterday, and the part that caught fire was the orangutan exhibit. But there was also like gibbons, free flight birds, crocodiles, etc. in there, like loads of different species. Luckily all the orangutans got out, all the mammals. But I don't think the same can be said for like the free flight birds, the insects and snakes. I'm not sure about the crocodiles. But they set up a Just Giving page, which is like a fundraising page, which you can see in the bottom left corner. That's how much they raised. So they only needed 50,000 to repair the roof because it's completely destroyed the roof. And they've made twice that already. So, but I wanted to do this for them anyway. I'm going to sell this once it's done and give 100% of the sale to charity, to the Just Giving page. Well, I know it's not going to make a huge difference, but obviously every bit helps. So the zoo's like just down the road from where I live, and I used to go there as a kid all the time. Pretty much they didn't want to wait for me. Why, they not rather wait for a nice home cooked meal than nipping out to McDonald's? Yes, I know Eve. Yeah, so your mum knows about it anyway. Hopefully it'll be able to work out as planned. Need a sort of more orangey colour for this beard he's got going on here. This ginger beard. Monsoon, Indian Red. So you had to go for a bit. It's alright. Don't worry about it. Got another subscriber, Kathleen. Woohoo. Hopefully tomorrow I get quite a few more. I'll get a few more people watching. Once it's looking a bit better as well. I think, you know, when you're making a drawing, for example, do you like work out the size before you actually do it, or? Because I just find an image that I want to use and then just print it off as it is, like this, like I've done on this. So I'm drawing it like the same size, but then when you come to wanting to frame it or anything, I don't quite know what to do, because I've not really sold anything before. So I don't really know what to, because obviously you can have like a backboard type of thing on it, so you have like a different coloured. But I probably should have thought about that before starting this. It looks really cool. Thanks, Mr. D sketch. I think it looks great so far. Thanks, Isabel. Just getting the main colours in the right place to start with. And then I'm going to work into it between now and starting again tomorrow. It's quite a big beard going on here. Did you watch all of Amy's stream? What's happening here? Well, the screen went off on the one I was watching for some reason. Got the live stream ended screen and the refresh. Yeah, I don't know what happened. What was I saying? Did you watch all of Amy Howard's stream the other day? Yeah, them games she was playing looked quite good. I couldn't download it on my phone for some reason. Well, I did, but it just wouldn't let me play it. I was thinking of trying to do something like that. Maybe like closer to Christmas or something. Well, kind of this coming week. We can work out how to do it. I was thinking like trying some other games, sort of like that. Just kind of can't come up with something first. She cracked me up drinking bad wine just to use it up. I didn't hear that part actually. She does love wine though. And a gin. I was one off both times of winning them prizes she was giving away. Well, the first time I was one before, and then the second time I was the one after. Never mind. Found this today, might interest you for collabs. Where you click on it. I'm not going to be able to see the chat for a minute or so. So I'm having a look. Amy did say she wanted to collab actually. So I emailed her, but I don't think she's replied yet. There's a free software collaborative drawing program that allows multiple users to sketch on the same canvas. That looks good actually. Minor bug fix release. So it's like one page and everyone can just draw what they want on it. Have you used that yourself before? Jazz has done it. If Jazz has done it, I can only guess it's going to be quite good. He normally does good stuff like that. No program you download. I don't download it today, but haven't messed with it yet. I was right in thinking I saw an Apple sign on there, wasn't I? I'll have a look at that. What's it called? Draw pile. Definitely gonna have a look at that one. Everybody's been asking for something different on these live streams as well, so that'll be an ideal thing to use. Just have to try to think of something to actually sort of some like order to it. What's this? YouTube. Won't let me open that page for some reason, I think. Holy cow, still streaming. Certainly am, Eric. Oh, it's Jade and Jazz's video. How long do I plan to stream? Not that much longer, I wouldn't think. I normally just kind of stream till everybody like gets bored and the majority of people go. I enjoy doing it, so just trying to stay on here as long as I can. But yeah, it's getting pretty late and I want to get an early night so I'm not too like tired for tomorrow, because I'm going to do quite a long one tomorrow, hopefully. Plus I've been needing the toilet, like I said before, for quite a while. This face is going to be really tough. Have you ever drawn an orangutan before, Kathleen? If my earbuds have a static sound. Well, my mic keeps doing that for some reason. Let me just unplug it and put it back in. Is that any better? Has it only just started acting up? Because it was actually doing alright. Is that better now? No, I haven't, not yet. They're quite hard to sort of get your head round. Looks like I thought it was going to be quite easy, but it's turning out to be a bit more difficult than I had first thought. It's better now. It keeps doing that for some reason. I don't know, it must be the lead. My mouse seems to stop working though. Brilliant. What I could actually do with that app is just like leave it at the side and then people can just come on and write what they want. But saying that, if I did that and some of my mates see it, they could probably put all sorts on it. Alright, but I really love cheetahs. I'm probably going to try to draw one when I get home. Why, where are you at the minute? I do quite like drawing cheetahs myself, to be honest. Drew a cheetah cub, which was like the first wildlife type thing I drew. And that was probably one of my favourite drawings actually. So it turned out, I was pretty pleased with how it turned out. I always like drawing cubs of animals, if I can. Yeah, Discord, I'll send a pic of my attempt at drawing a cheetah. Yeah, I'll have to have a look at it into getting that. You can always send us on Instagram or somewhere. My internet is better now. I was pretty worried about my internet, to be honest, when I moved into where I am now. But the internet doesn't seem to be the problem, it's more the mic that's been the problem. I actually thought everything was just going to mess up when I started doing these. It doesn't seem to be going too badly. Minus the mic. Alright, Kathleen. Not looking a bit like a ghost or something at the minute. Mr. D Sketch, no problem. Thanks for joining. I'm going to be streaming most of tomorrow, I think. Quite a while, but I think it'll be like in the middle of your night. I think I'll do some art vids once I get better, just not talk and put non-copyright music in. I'll just do them now, to be honest. Like, just the sooner you start, the better. Like, my first ones were awful. Some of the first ones I did, like the recordings and the actual drawings themselves, and I was just like using the same boring music on all of them. It was like some classical stuff I pulled up off YouTube Create thing. Right now I'm not too great at art, but feel like I could get good enough to post. Doesn't really matter how good you are, just I don't think you get like any negative feedback really. And even if you did, like, the good feedback always massively outweighs the bad, so. And plus if you're posting like when you don't feel so comfortable with it, it'll get your confidence better. People give you pointers on what to do, so you're only going to improve from it. I'd be more comfortable posting my art if I get better. Last thing, if you just start posting like when you're not comfortable, it does help you. You just gotta take that first step. And like, you might not get many people watching it, but don't take that as sort of like because people don't think you're good. It's more just the fact that people haven't seen you. So it does take a while to build up like a bit of a following, so people actually start watching your stuff. I was thinking about doing one of them live streams where I just put like a screen up of something and just leave it there saying how long will it be till Heather Rooney uploads her elephant video. Just have like a screen of a YouTube channel waiting for that, just so people can chat amongst themselves while I'm doing something different. I just can't wait for it to finish that video though. Exeos, I'm not sure how you say it. How's it going? I'm not too bad, thanks. How are you? Have you got any more live streams coming up? Good man. This is what I was planning on doing when I said to you the other day. Obviously I didn't really have the time to do a 10-hour one in the end, so I'm just going to do it in 2 separate live streams. I've got a live stream on Tuesday. Cool. What time are you doing it on Tuesday? Whereabouts are you from, by the way? You sound American, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I pronounce it chaos. It's the Greek way of spelling it. So, chaos. That's right. Might not even pronounce that right. What's that? How did you come up with that name for it? Tuesday, 4 PM Central American Time Zone. What's that in GMT? It's only like 5 hours difference, is it? Well, I should be able to watch that, I think, if I'm not working. Eric's going to try and make it to the stream. Whereabouts are you from, Eric? I might have asked you that before, but I honestly can't remember where people are from. Quite bad for it. Kathleen's back. I prefer doing streams, to be honest, and well, I don't know, there's a bit of like a mixed feeling about it. Streams just easier because obviously you don't have to mess about editing the video and stuff. But obviously when you're making a video, it's always nice to, when you actually upload it and you can look at it and you can edit out like the bad bits and stuff. There's a lot more you can do in just like a normal video. Obviously you probably still need just normal videos, you can't just rely solely on streaming, I wouldn't have thought. I don't know, saying that. because I was thinking about just doing purely streams, but not everybody's going to be able to make them streams, so you still got to like add videos in there as well. Dang Luke, you have a very supportive and friendly community. Thanks Eric. You guys make it. Normally quite a few more people in here, like colours being the main one. But I'm still trying to find out like what's the best time to stream and things. And then once I find that out, I can set like dates and like specific days for it. Yeah, the art community is great. Like, there's so many people sort of on the same level, like in the same boat. Everybody just sort of knows each other. It makes me think, like, does it happen all the time? Like, different community? Because I mean, like, 2 years ago, I don't think many of us would have been here on it. And so, like, was there like another group of people on sort of like similar subscribers or whatever, in the same sort of thing? I don't know, it's something that always happens, and then some of them like drop out and some go on to be bigger YouTubers. Because I know, like, I've seen Kirsty Partridge and Leontine Van Vliet, they used to sort of speak to each other quite a lot, and like I've seen them commenting on each other's videos when they were building up the channels. So maybe they were like the sort of community sort of 5 years ago. Don't really know. I've only been on it like short of a year, so 10 months type of thing myself. The support on YouTube is just great. Like, it's really exceeded my expectation for it. It's pretty like nerve-wracking putting your first video up there, but everybody's just so like nice. Yeah, I've noticed that too. Yeah, it's just like, you just got to help each other to grow together. And I think the people that do the best are the ones that are like most supportive of other people. Eric's going to be posting his first video in the near future. Well, if you ever want to promote yourself on one of my streams, you're more than welcome to do so. Just let us all know when you've posted it and we'll all give it a watch. Depends on the person, some people are more genuine than others. Yeah, you do get people who just spam everything. I'm not going to name any names, but like they'll just come on your video and just put one word. Not like watch any of the video or anything, and it gets quite annoying because if you spent so long making that video and then they just like use it to promote themselves. I know, like, if you comment on someone else's video, you're promoting yourself anyway, but it's different if you actually like taking an interest into that person's video. Like the people that don't, I've banned quite a few people, blocked them from my videos for that reason. Just like, you don't need them commenting on your stuff. How long have I done YouTube? About 10 months. I started in like March sort of time. So got to jump on in, it gets easier as you go. Also, it's just sticking it out for the longest. So people just give up quite easy, but if you just stick in there, you're only going to gain more followers, and there's only going to be more people coming into the community. There's more and more people every day wanting to start it. so it's only going to grow. There's a guy called Red Mark Art. I don't know if anybody saw him when he was on. He was like started the same sort of time I did, and he was doing like some really good detailed graphite charcoal work, and then just all of a sudden he stopped doing it. But his channel was growing like mad, but probably wasn't growing quick enough for him. I don't know. I saw he posted a video and he tried coming back from it. But like just, you know what happens when you're on YouTube and then you miss like a few months, and then you can't expect it to be the same as what it was when you left it. Your channel just sort of collects dust when you leave it. Like one of my mates who lives near me, went to school with him. He has a gaming channel where he has 100,000 subscribers on it, which he got from like GTA about 3 years ago, and he didn't upload on it for sort of 2 years, and then he was getting like hundreds of thousands of views on all his videos, and he just he left it for like, was it like a year or 2 years, and he posted a video again and it got like 400 views, and then he removed it and he tried it again like 2 months later, like he's expecting it to be the same thing, but it just doesn't work like that. I wish I was part of this community when I started. Better experience. I mean, it didn't technically start like at a certain time. Just there's people that have been on here for a while and like on the same sort of level as everybody else still, and obviously people just coming in, but everyone coming at different times, and it's just sort of like bringing itself together. Do you ever think like there's another group of people out there, like because YouTube's so big, there might be like loads of different communities and we just haven't met them? Are you still streaming? I was checking back, looks cool, I'm leaving now, bye. You love checking in and checking out colours tonight. Which channel are you using? You gonna make your mind up on which channel you're choosing colours? Ash Rogers, nice you to join in like 3 hours into the stream. Ash Rogers, you're going to be donating to the Chester Zoo fundraising page. Have you heard what happened for a start? Yeah, there's a fire on the orangutan exhibit, hence why I'm joining orangutan. I'll sort you a tenner out, good man. You can buy this piece if you want when it's done. Maybe to go with the tiger that you might be winning, since you're doing quite well in that. Have I missed something? I'm excited to see who wins. It's a nice little competition, isn't it? It's worked out a lot better than how I thought it would. It's quite close at the top. Like I say, double points on Christmas Day could change everything. Well, I think I might do it sort of every month. Never can. Just to give everybody something to do. I'm going to win, lad. We'll see, Ash Rogers. What are you actually going to do with it if you win? Sky bets me with 1 to 3 odds. How many points behind are you? You got 5 today, didn't you? Which would put you on 20 if I'm not mistaken. So it depends how many Isabel got today. Oh, she was on 21, so she'll still be winning. Isabel, you're in the lead. Don't have that sort of attitude. You're in with a great shot. I'm just trying to think is like any other way to do it as well, because like it is a bit unfair on like people who are in different time zones. Obviously, that's why I've been trying to mix up the times I've been uploading. So I might try and think of a different way to do it, but I feel like it's a better way of doing it as just like drawing it out of the hat. So like if everybody commented and then I was just putting everyone into this sort of raffle, it's not really like as much of a competition as like you've got to physically do something to win. I don't know. That's just my view on it. Depends what you guys think. Do you have a green screen for a table? Well, I recently moved out of my loft where I was doing it, moved into the shed in the back garden, and there was a desk already in it, but I don't like the colour of it, so I just ripped off a bit of green screen and stuck it over the top of it. But it's not like covering the whole table. So yeah, there is a green screen here, but there's only like a patch of it. Work for it, roll on the floor laughing. Well, I could sell them pictures for, I don't quite know how much because I don't really sell much of my work, but quite a bit of money, so I feel like instead of just handing them out, gotta make you do a bit of work for it. Help my channel out a bit at the same time. Well, it's not really doing too much for my channel, but it just makes it a bit more interesting. Good competition because it's making people visit your channel more often. It's, to be honest, that the main thing behind it was trying to get people to turn notifications on, because like obviously now how YouTube is, people like not all your subscribers get the notifications, so because I was like uploading every day during Inktober, a lot of people weren't getting my notifications and my views went down quite a lot. So it was trying to get like a way around that, but also I was on about doing a competition like that ages ago, but running it through an app. But that's something I still might do yet. Something I'm looking into, because if I made an app, I could do a few other things on it that I've got planned, but it's just going to cost quite a bit of money, so got to make sure it's going to work out right first. I thought of doing that too for my table, but if I draw anything green I feel like it would be messing my picture. Well yeah, that's the thing, I don't really draw that many green things, but I mean I've used it a couple of times. First 2 live streams I didn't know how to turn it on OBS, so I was just using it as a green table basically, and it doesn't look that bad. Like green pencils as well, if you have them on the table, they kind of look a bit weird. But it's definitely worth it. You can just put whatever you want in the background. Like on my other stream, I had a load of fish swimming around in the background. So you can have like motion pictures too. Eric's back again. I think I'm going to draw the cheetah tomorrow so I can record it. Good man. We'll look forward to seeing that. What sort of pose are you going to be drawing of the cheetah? What's your opinion on Brexit? Well, I'm not really like into that type of stuff, but I know it's gonna. If Article 13 comes in, it's definitely gonna help with that, and I think apparently it's been signed already. So, yeah, Brexit should be a good thing for that reason. Don't know exactly how I'm going to set up my phone to record though, because I'm going to need both hands. Just get like a load of books and just hang it over the edge of that. Obviously, if you haven't got a tripod, you can find anything pretty much to hold up your phone to record. It doesn't have to be like directly over the top like this either. You just have it in from this side. A bit of tape on the wall or something. Still here just shoving a Big Mac and fries in my mouth. I wish I was. I'm starving though. The streaming stuff proper takes it out of you, makes you dead hungry. Me, I would love a Domino's. Where are you at the minute? What have you been doing all night? Well, the table I use for drawing is in front of a window, so I can tape it to the wall. Do you mean you can't tape it to the wall? If it's in front of the window though, that's good because you get natural sunlight through, which is the best sort of light you can get. Like if you're using a desk lamp or something, it's going to make the either the colours of the graphite shine and it doesn't show up as good. Yeah, you can't beat natural daylight. When you're drawing, you can put your phone at an angle. Most times it looks better from people to look at pointed directly down. Yeah, you can even swap around the positions and stuff, which started doing a bit of. Make it a bit more interesting. Watch Liverpool United been drowning my sorrows. Don't blame you. Not looking good, is it? It is for the mighty Reds though. Duct tape does wonders for positioning phones to make a vid. I've got a picture on my Instagram of how I had it when I was in the loft, because I didn't have a wall or anything, I just had two beams right in front of me. So I had to hold up two poles either side and then get my tripod on it, and then I held it together with string, but I used two whole rolls of string on it with some what are those things called, tie wrap things. Just whatever you can to keep the phone up pretty much, because you can't, when you're recording you can't see it, so it doesn't really make any difference to what it looks like. got to go. I'm going to be streaming on Twitch in 10 minutes and doing a digital artwork. Alright, no worries. Thanks for tuning in, Chaos. I'd watched that myself, but it's getting pretty late in England. But I'll watch you on Tuesday. If I'm not working. Be interesting to see how you get on against City. And tell me about it with him. We're a mid-side table. City are going down again. When did he actually play him? Thank you all for the tips. No problem, Eric. If you want any tips, mate, this is the place to be. Have a good night, everyone. And you, Chaos. The stream isn't working for me. What do you mean it's not working? I've suddenly got 11 people watching. 3rd of Jan at the Etihad. Should we go watch it? It's gonna be Pep out after that game. I'll take the attention off United for you. Your orangutan is looking good. Thanks, Eric. It's still very early stage yet. We'll have to do quite a lot to it between now and coming back on tomorrow. I want to just focus mainly on the face tomorrow, so it's going to take a lot. I feel like I can spend a lot more time like actually perfecting it on live stream. Like, it's harder because I'm reading comments and stuff at the same time, but at the same time it just means like I haven't got to worry about spending like a load of time editing the video. So instead of trying to rush through it, get it uploaded onto my computer and rush it out like onto my channel and just like chill out and just take as long as I need over it. Like the last stream I did with the cat was probably one of the best pieces I've done. Well, definitely the most like I've worked into a piece. And yeah, so there's definitely a lot of positives to this live streaming. Yeah, I can do. And me and some of the lads go and watch Stoke Leeds on 19th of Jan. You want a ticket? Why are you watching Stoke v Leeds? Not exactly the most thrilling game to go watch. Oh, is that no, I take it that's at Stoke. A cold rainy night in Stoke. Eric Ramsey has school tomorrow. What time is it, Eric? Going with Chewy and Swashy because they like Leeds. Yeah, at Stoke. I think there's 6 of us at the moment. I'll have to let you know on that one. Hey guys, watch my art videos. Kind of busy watching this video at the minute. It's harsh hit. I'll get home around 4 CST. I got it working again. What's happening with it? In all fairness, I know we give you a bit of stick about these videos, but I actually really rate your streams, lad. / Rogers. It means a lot coming from you, mate. Tomorrow is gonna, I've made that second Facebook account. I'm gonna do like a long stream tomorrow. I think I'm gonna post it on there, and I just can't wait to see all the stick that I get during the stream. To be honest, you can give me as much stick as you want as long as you stick around watching it. Could do with some watch time hours. I think you might have gone, Kathleen. I think you just come along to spam the comments. What time I'll give it a watch? Well, it's going to be a while, so it's going to like 10 hours, maybe. Probably starting at like 2 and then finishing at like 12 or something. Yeah, pretty much. And yeah, make sure you block Steve again, he's fuming. Make sure I block him, or you mean unblock him. Once he's blocked, he stays blocked. That's why I got Kathleen in on the old spanner, being the moderator. So like, if anybody starts booting off, she's gonna block him. I don't mind like what Jack was saying, like just funny stuff, but he was just being a prat about it. Alright, Jack's more than welcome to come on. And George was being quite nice actually, which I was pretty surprised about. Keeping it family friendly. That's what we want. I have quite a lot of 15-year-old girls that watch these videos, to be fair. He's fuming that he's still blocked. I meant unblocking. My bad. Why is he fuming? What does he expect, really? Mother hen doing a good job, Kathleen. She does a cracking job. Oh, Kathleen. She won that red panda that I did, Ash Rogers. The 1K giveaway. I forgot to put the widget in actually for the subscribers that subscribe. You get like a little SpongeBob that comes on the screen. I'll have to make sure I put that in for tomorrow. Facts, I might have it. I can't get in there actually. Eric's back into like a yo-yo tonight. Anyways, where was I? Where were you? Get home around 4 PM CST. What's CST? Like what's that in comparison to GMT? Probably start drawing around 4:30. I think when you get home from somewhere, you need to like start it straight away. 6, I always get in, and if I'm productive straight away, it's good, and I just carry on all night. But like today, I get in and just fell asleep today, which didn't really help. But like sometimes I just start messing about, and then it's like 3-4 hours have gone without even realising. And then I always get annoyed because I think I could have spent them hours on like doing something productive, so then I always stay up later trying to make up for it. And then before you know, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, and then you're losing a load of time the day after, and then you don't feel like doing anything, and it just spirals. By the way, I'm not an artist, I've never been one, and probably never will be one, so I apologise to you all artists about my lack of artistical comments. Your knowledge is probably at the same level as mine is, Ash, to be honest. I don't really know that much about it, I just enjoy doing it. I do know a bit from like learning. We'll have to do a live stream where I teach you how to draw something, or try and teach you. Not too great of an artist, but I'm pretty proud of the art of me. As long as you're proud of it, doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. What are you going to use to edit your videos and stuff on it? So I'm using iMovie at the minute, and the more I'm live streaming, the more I'm getting annoyed at iMovie. It just takes so long to do stuff. CST is 6 hours behind UK time. It's a little after midnight for you right now, isn't it? It is. It's 12:06 right now. Past your bedtime, Ash. I think you're fine. So what's it there, like, I can't, my maths hasn't even worked. 6 o'clock then, there, isn't it? In shot. About 3 hours past. I've got, Kathleen's giving me an app to use tomorrow, Ash, where it's like a group app, so if I log in as like an admin or something, I think, it's just like a blank piece of paper and everybody can draw on the same piece of paper. So what I was thinking is, if we get that and screenshot it onto the stream so you can see it at the side, and then everybody can just draw on it when they want. So that's, I could do without Dan knowing about that, otherwise I'll just have to take it off. I think that's how it works. Be about 10 PM. I won't tell them about it then. Thanks. Because if they do know about it, I'll just have to take it off. When I started this stream, I had there was just 6 like 15-year-old girls watching, I think. Amy was like, "You popular with the ladies tonight?" His face is looking really weird at the moment. It's just looking dead flat, isn't it? It's like this point of the drawing where you start thinking, is it gonna look right? Like you've been working on it for 4 hours and it's looking a bit strange, but then if you just sort of power through it, it starts to get a bit better. The art teen idol of YouTube. I think it's heading that way, Kathleen, to be honest. Which I don't mind. Don't mind a bit of attention off the ladies. I'm here, I'm just drawing while watching the stream. What are you drawing, Victoria? In the words of Lisa Clough, it's just not finished yet. That's it. She's like, she's all one for just working into a piece like for hours and hours on end. I get the feeling. But this has got a lot of hours needed on it yet. Honestly, it kind of is, because I'm going to be a teen in a couple of months and Luke just inspired me to post. Well, that's what I like to think I'm here for, to inspire people to start drawing themselves. Awesomeness. Just like starting art is just, oh god, the iPad's on 5%. Starting art has just like helped me out in so many ways that I don't really want to get into, but like it's actually sort of saved me in a way, and I kind of want to do the same for the people, like show them that as daft as it is, just doing something like this can really help somebody. When you're free over Christmas, Luke, for A, a video, and B, a session? I'm not sure, mate, because starting a new job on Tuesday, so I don't even know what hours I'm going to be given yet. But yeah, I'll have to go for a session at some point. I'm not going to be finishing any later than 6, so... Yeah, what game are you playing, Victoria? Love a bit of GTA, Ash does. Bit of FIFA. Assassin's Creed. My sister's obsessed with that. You'll giggle if I tell the game I love. Oh, what game's that? GTA, never played it. You've never played GTA? That's sickening. Used to absolutely smash GTA every single night. Minecraft addict. I've never actually played Minecraft. Nothing wrong with that. That's our new controller off Swashy leak because I broke mine playing FIFA. Mine's nearly been broken a few times, but I just managed to strain myself. I've got a mate who's proper bad for breaking controllers. He's broken like in double figures. He just like has the worst like anger issues you've ever seen when he's playing FIFA. Like normally he's fine, but like just playing FIFA pretty much, and when he's driving it's pretty bad as well. Them two things, just like a different person. Speaking of your sister, I saw her in Catches on Friday. That's nice to know. She's always out. She's not bad at art either, but too busy going on a session every night. I'd go as far as saying she was better than I am, but obviously I don't tell her that. Kinda hope she's not watching. But it was definitely a funny day when I overtook her on followers on Instagram. I hear Lisa Clough talk about WoW, etc., and I'm over here thinking I like building stuff in Minecraft. Why'd you play Minecraft on? Does anyone play Resident Evil 7, or has anyone played it? I've never played it. Spyro's another game that's just come back out, which I haven't got around to playing that, but that's a game I want to try. That night made me laugh out loud when you said you hope your sister's not watching. Well, I just don't know with her, like, she knows I'm doing it, because I don't think she subscribed to me on here, but she's seen my Instagram stuff. My brother watches me, but he doesn't really do art. He's just like completely not art talented. Like, I don't know how to say it, but it's just not for him. I've got my laptop and we have it on Xbox, but for a laptop. I've not really tried playing games on a laptop. I would have thought it'd be quite hard playing something like that. Well, maybe not Minecraft, but like when GTA and stuff on the laptop, I can't hack those sort of games. I love Spyro. I used to love Spyro. My sister's got the new one, but I've robbed enough games off her as it is. I don't really need to buy games because I just steal hers when she's had enough of them. One of my sister-in-laws subbed me last week. I was like, oh no. That's the thing, like, normally I think I can just put whatever I want on because I don't like know anybody on here in person, well, apart from Ash and a couple of other people, but I don't mind if they see it. But then like you think, like, sometimes I think my mum might watch it and say like I'm just making an absolute fool of myself sometimes. But it's just one of them things you got to get used to, I suppose. But yeah, and the things like if you ever went for a job interview or something and then someone's been looking you up and like the first thing that comes up is like, well, what's my worst video that I've done? one of me falling down the stairs trying to get him a loft. If somebody sees that, I just think, why are we going to employ this guy? At the same time, it's funny, so you gotta take comedy over anything. FIFA, GTA and COD are the only games I really play. I only really play FIFA, GTA, Roy McIlroy every now and again. Got that for £3. Apart from the odd Roy McIlroy PJ Tour game with Barno. Yeah. That, I couldn't believe how much you got that for. Your worst video by far is the world record one. What, the smiley face one? You mean for like cringiness or just to watch? Alright, Kathleen. I kind of want to do more of them videos, but it's just I can't really prioritise them to put in front of like normal art stuff, because like my mum and dad are giving me a chance to actually do something with art, and if they see that I'm making stupid videos like that, they'll be like, nope, just get a normal job. I'm still here, I'm just not talking much. No problem, Eric? Yeah, I was literally creasing at it. I know it was a good video, but I have to admit, it cringed a bit. Well, those are the best videos, the ones that make you cringe. Like, if you watch any of the people who like doing well at the minute, they're just pure cringe. I think that's what you need. It is funny. Actually, my favourite video I've made is probably that reaction one, which copied off Mr. Beast, but it's still, when I was making it, I was laughing at it all the way through. I don't even know why. I'm struggling a bit for ideas on that actually at the minute. The reaction one was crying at when we watched it at the club. Well, you just started laughing at it, and then that made me laugh. And then I didn't really want people watching it, so then that made me laugh even more. I want more videos like that, but I just run out of ideas at the moment. Trying to do what Mr. Beast's been doing, but he hasn't really done too many like that. Luke, your hand must be hurting. My hand's fine, to be fair. I really need the toilet still, but yeah, my hand's fine because I did a video the other day on my other channel where I wrote "Draw with Jazza." I used a whole pencil, so literally a whole one of them. I just kept writing "Draw with Jazza." It took about 3 hours. My hand was hurting after that. And that video didn't really turn out as well as I was hoping it would. It's a bit disappointing, but I love COD. Down double on COD at the moment. Double XP. Never really been able to get into COD. I like the zombies on it, but I don't know. I used to play on PlayStation 2 Desert Storm. And Red Faction. Those two are like the best games that I've ever played in my life. I really wish. Well, I'm Mario Kart. You can't be a bit of Mario Kart. I think they're supposed to be doing one of them for PlayStation 4. You must have a lot of free time. Not as much as you'd think. I work like 40 hours a week, and then outside of that, it's pretty much just all on this sort of stuff. But yeah, I just feel like there's worse ways I could be spending my time. Which, as I was saying before, there definitely has been. I've found since I've been doing this though, and not much else, just put on loads of weight, which I really need to start losing. You just gotta make your own time, really. Prioritise them. I mean, like, I do this too much, I must admit. It looks like I do have a lot of time, but I just spend too much time on it. Like, I only sleep sort of 3-4 hours every night, and don't have a social life at the minute. And yeah, I'm not doing a great deal of anything else apart from working, so it's not the healthiest of things to do. But if you want to find the time to do something, you just gotta make that time. Best games ever played in my life: Star Wars Battlefront 2, Need for Speed Most Wanted, and Simpsons Hit and Run was a great game. That was awesome. Some of the glitches you could get on that were unreal as well. I think what else I used to play. I can't remember what other games. You used to just be obsessed with like a game for like 6 months and then just move on to the next one. Your orangutan is like Slenderman right now. People keep saying names to me that I know I should know and I don't know who they are. And I feel like an idiot by saying I don't know who it is. But yeah, he's looking a bit weird without his face being touched. It's going to take a lot of working into, but I think it should turn out quite well.
Looks like I've disconnected.
That's not a good sign. My iPad's just died. My mouse isn't working. This isn't a good time. It should be working. It's the dude with literally just a white face. I can't remember seeing him. I probably have. Just going to refresh this donation page while I'm here. My internet's kind of going a bit laggy. Since I've been streaming, they have made an extra £12,000. I don't think any of that's got anything to do with me, but it's just Francis' perspective. What was I doing? DJ28, welcome to the stream. Everybody say hi to DJ28. Just trying to find some music, DJ28. Which is on choice. No. Oh, this isn't going well. thing is, you gotta be careful what you play, because the last 2 streams that I've done, I've been heavily copyrighted on them. It's been playing playlists where songs are alright to play, and then when it goes over the playlist, it starts playing just random songs, and I got copyrighted about 12 times on each one. Alright, this isn't happening. My music doesn't want to play through the speakers. It's probably a good time to end, actually, seeing as I can't get any music on. It's getting pretty late. Yep, all sorts of things are going wrong. Like I said, I'll be streaming again tomorrow. I want to find music too, but worried about those dang strikes. Yeah, just look at NCS, no copyright sounds. They have loads of decent sounds to use. Just
MacBook Air disconnected, ready to pair.
As long as you just credit them in the description, you should be fine most of the time. I have no idea what's going on with this thing. Yeah, sorry DJ28. I've been going for nearly 4 hours there now. I've been needing the toilet since about an hour in. I'm gonna wet myself in a minute. Tomorrow I should be streaming, hopefully like middle of the afternoon GMT time, so like 4 o'clock in the UK, maybe between 2 and 6, any sort of time between there. I'm probably going for quite a few hours tomorrow, like sort of 8 hours plus maybe.
MacBook Air.
I don't know what that thing's doing. Well, now it's connected. That's annoying. Yeah, so thanks for watching again, guys, and I'll carry on with this tomorrow. I'm going to work into it a bit tonight, get it looking something like, and hopefully be able to finish it tomorrow. So yeah. Anybody got any questions or anything before we go? My phone's about to die as well, to be fair. Don't go. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow at DJ28. I'll be doing, like I said, about 8 to 10 hours tomorrow at Ash Rogers, so just make sure you get on early this time. And yeah, we'll go from there. Thanks, Kathleen. Appreciate it. Right, I'm really gonna have to go because I'm dying to the toilet. Where's the screen up there? Right, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you tomorrow.